man, y'all want to be owner operator, get y'all some of that. 267 gallons at $489.9, $1,308.04. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting tired of that. And I will probably have to fill up again before the week's out. So, yay me. Oh man, just the price of cost of doing business, man. We are headed out to start our week, and I've sat around the house and screwed off. I'm just trying to get, trying to finish up laundry and do a little cleaning around the house, just trying to help out before I'm gone, because I'm probably going to be gone all week this week. So I just I feel bad if I leave my house and I'm going to be gone all week, leaving my wife with all the kids and leaving her with a dirty house. So you know, we worked on it all weekend. Of course, I was gone just about all week last week, so it's tough. It's tough when you got a bunch of kids running around the house, especially a little one and a disabled one. So there is never a shortage of any laundry to be done, or our house to be cleaned. It's trying to get out of here. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, and like I said, I've been trying to help out around the house, and I'm about 2 hours behind where I really need to be, but it's all good. I've got plenty of time to make it, but still, I wanted to get going a little early and stop the chrome shop. I wanted to have some trashing around time, but I wanted to stop at Empire Chrome up at West Memphis, and just ain't gonna have no time. So we're gonna ride on, and I got to get on the phone real quick and take care of a couple things. So we'll see you guys at the meal here in just a little bit. All right, we got to make this turn here at the lumber mill here, and they really didn't think this through for people that are coming this way. Stupid TMC driver. I don't know. I say he's stupid. I don't know. I seen him come through town a while ago when I was stopping to get fuel. I guess he's beat me out here. He's probably getting this other load. There's 2 loads going to this place where I'm going. I bet you that he's going to get this other load. I really want to drive around him, but I mean, you can just drive to the back and load.
I think about a 50% chance of rain tomorrow.
Oh, shut up. Yeah. He is probably walking somewhere. I don't know. Oh, I bet you that's him walking over there. Jesus. This is going to be... Man, dang. I just really want to get out here and be the only one loading out here today, but... Can't ever tell what's going on out here, so, and there's no telling where this TMC driver is. But he's kind of got it blocked up where can't nobody do nothing. So even if a log truck come in here, he couldn't do nothing. So I guess I'm gonna get out and see where this dude's at and tell him where to go. See if he can get himself figured out here. mow. I'm hoping this other road that we're about to go on is, I'm hoping it's dry, because this is a road that goes from the mill to the next major U.S. highway, and I'm kind of ticked off because it took me 4 hours to load, and it rained in the middle of, right when I started loading, or getting ready to load, it started raining. So now my nice clean truck is probably fixing to get trashed, I would imagine. So not really having the best of Mondays today. So I guess that's what I get for trying to be a good husband and take care of some things at home. But it is what it is. I hate to start the week with a clean truck, and before I even make it 25 miles from home, it gets trashed. So anyway, we're gonna ride on. We got meant to tell you, we got some rough cut lumber, and that's actually came, that's a direct customer that I haul for. We got some pretty good friends that work out there. Probably, I don't know if I'll edit some of the loading, but you can see I'm probably out there jawing with some of my guys out there while I'm getting loaded. But anyway, we're loaded, that's all that matters. A little irritated that we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Already getting behind on a Monday. Not exactly how I want to start, but we'll see how this week goes, see how it works out. So anyway, we're riding on, and I guess we're going to I don't know, I got to figure out somewhere to take a shower. It's humid, and I was sitting out there. It took forever to load because I had to go find my stuff. So probably going to stop somewhere and take a shower here in a little bit. And I hate that my house is 14 miles to the right here, and I'm fixing to have to turn and go to the left. It sucks, but that's part of trucking. I ain't got time to go back to the house today. So. Alright, here we are again. We're going to back in this door 21. This ought to be fun. it's against the wall over here, and the wall's on my blind side over here, so this ought to be a fun deal because you can't see diddly squat. You seen the video the other day me backing in this joint. It's a shed, and this time of day you just really can't see nothing in there, so I'm probably just gonna stick it in there a little bit to this side and then shift it over, because you don't have enough room to go in this place straight on, like straight out like this. And I am not taking a chance on knocking this curtain up against this wall. So, oh, this one's actually got some, it's actually got some reflective tape on it, so awesome. All right, let me pull up here and see if I can get this thing right. We're gonna jump out and load this sucker. That was AC clutch. I was riding down the road and the aroma of AC clutch came coming through the cab, and I thought, well, something sounds like it's on fire, and it actually was not. I got to smell, and I'm like, well, there's only one smell that can be, and that is AC clutch. So of all things we need to do, we're going to have to redo the air conditioner system. I don't know, the compressor's been on there 3 years, so I'm just not going to put a clutch on there. I'm probably just going to do the compressor, because I've had issues with high pressure on the high side, and I'm sure it's taken a toll on that compressor. So I'm probably going to do that. When I redid the air conditioner before, let's see, what I didn't put an evaporator in the cab. I did in the sleeper. So I'm going to put a new evaporator in the cab. That's the only thing that I haven't replaced that was not brand new when I redid it 3 years ago. So that's what I'm going to do to it, and I'm hoping that maybe there is some kind of restriction in that evaporator that's in the cab right now, and the new evaporator will kind of take care of that. So that's, like I said, that's the only thing that I did not replace in there. And I mean, I flushed that thing like crazy when I redid the air conditioner. So I don't know. That's the only place I can think there's a restriction, because like everything's been taken apart and redone. Actually, I redid it twice. What in the hell? Run, Forrest, run, run, run. Okay. That's the only thing I didn't replace. I took it apart, redid it. I had to, I forget, something happened to it last year, so I had to redo some stuff last year. I just put a dryer and expansion valve on. I blew a line is what I did, and messed around and blew another line. So actually I redid it twice last year. So we're going to redo the whole thing. Put a new dryer, expansion valve at the cab, new expansion valve in the sleeper, new compressor. And depending on the shape, if the compressor looks good on, like, you know, if I don't get a lot of trash like metal shavings and everything when I clean everything out, I probably will just leave the condenser up there, but definitely changing the evaporator in the cab too. So well, if I got to ride with the windows down, I might as well film a little bit and let you guys get to hear this mighty B model in this truck. So enjoy the ride. Maybe I won't miss a gear. Stranger things have happened. I wanted to do a little thing on how I drive in the how I drive by the boost gauge. We're in behind some trees right now. Now we're kind of going up a hill here, but we were behind some trees there, and if you notice, well, we've got a wind that's kind of blowing at us. It's coming up our right side, kind of hitting us in the face here, but I like to try and keep my boost pressure down somewhere around 10 pounds. I've always kind of liked doing that, even when my other trucks with the electronic Caterpillar engines, I never did really use the cruise very much unless I was on like solid flat ground, because the injector, camshaft, turbo, and the tune and the ECM I had in there, it really was explosive. When the cruise came back in, like if I was going down a hill, and then the turbo or the cruise kicked back on, it was really too explode. It came in way too hard, and it would sometimes it would shudder the clutch, and really was not really wasn't. I don't know. I really did not like using cruise. It wasn't really a good thing to do unless you're on flat ground, to where it just stayed steady all the time. And anyway, so back to where I'm at with this. This is a 34.6B. It has a 550 cat turbo on it, so we're fixing to swap it out for too much longer and do some testing on our air-to-air system. Make sure we don't have any leaks, because I feel like maybe I've got a leak. I can't hear it. This thing makes about 30 pounds of boost, so I know that's not a lot in the grand scheme of YouTube and all our boost claims there that are not factual, but it makes about 30 pounds, and at 30 pounds you ought to be able to hear a hissing if you have a leak bad enough. And I feel like maybe if I do, it's a very small leak and you just can't hear it. So back to where we are driving with the boost gauge. We are kind of falling down a hill right now, so I want to try and back out of it. And we're going to stay steady right there, just kind of maintain. So we're going back up a hill here, and when we get back up to 10 pounds, I'm going to back it off. And what I want to try and do is maintain 60, I'd like to maintain around 68 or so. Right now we're doing about 68, but I want to try and keep it around 10 pounds. Sometimes you'll have to fall off of it to make it, or give it just a little bit of throttle to get it. Like right now we fell, this is a little incline, we fell back. So we're not spinning our turbo very much. So if you know how a turbo works, you know that the more combustion that comes out of the engine goes through the turbo, the faster the turbo spins, and the more boost you have, because it is forcing air into the intake side of the engine. So when we're not doing that very much at 10 pounds, so we're bucking a wind here, and when you're doing that, you really have to pay attention to your barometer. And that's one reason I want to swap turbos, because I really feel like there's some other turbo setups that I could put on here that would probably keep me a lot cooler than 850 right there. And you know, it really shouldn't do that. I feel like there may be I don't know, I haven't taken the pipes off the turbo and looked at them, but you know, I may just have some erosion on the fins on the exhaust fins of the turbo, and that happens over time to time. So anyway, it's falling. We are not in the wind near as much. We're just basically cruising 65 and probably about 5-6 pounds of Guys, that's just how I like to drive my truck and try to conserve fuel. And at over $5 a gallon most places, that's pretty imperative with the way things are now. So I hate that there's not a hill. I can show you kind of how I do it, go on a hill. But if there is, I think about it, I'll do another little segment of this thing. So that's driving by the boost gauge, guys. It's all about feather footing. Just watching that good boost gauge and feathering that throttle. So, all right, guys, I'll see you at the next stop. One, two, three. Testing. 1, 2, 3.